Boom. All right. Kenman here. My case knife adventure continues. This is the second knife from that last box from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Opened up the first one, and here we are, number 2. I only can do one knife at a time. I purchased these at retail price. I do these videos because I love discussing knives and sharing info and ideas with others. If you have any questions or thoughts, please feel free to comment down below. What case knife is this? Brushed stainless steel executive lockback. Oh, Kenman, you gave it away. We haven't even looked at it yet. Box on the floor. Let's just get right into this one. I was looking for some things on Smoky Mountain. I found that ridiculous, huge ram's horn lockback paper on the floor, and threw this one on there as well. I am interested in some of the case knives. We'll look at them in a second here, but this one was just intriguing because it's different. It doesn't have that standard case look. It just has this silver stainless executive style. Yes. What do we think? Okay, we got the standard True Sharp surgical steel and just a drop point blade on there, lock back, long pull. Very snappy though. You can hear that when it closes, and then the clicks out really nice. Blade feels solid. No jimps or anything on there. Standard. Generally there isn't on a knife like this. A little bit smaller. 3-finger kind of a grab. But if you just need a little knife in your pocket, this is something that, you know, maybe your dad would carry, or your grandpa. Just a smaller little basic knife. Takes 2 hands. You got that little nail nick. You can just get in there, open it up, make your little cuts that you have to do. Ooh. Hollow grind on there. Feels nice and sharp. And then just put her back in your pocket or in a little slip or something like that. Very slim profile there. Takes up no space at all. Yeah. Okay. So the case knives do have this badge right there on the blade that will tell you the year that it was made. So this is obviously brand new, so 2024. But if you have an older one, we can look at those in a second. But they have different stamps on them, and those stamps will tell you specifically what date and year that case knife was made, which I think is very cool. Really smooth on this brushed like stainless handle. I'm going to do a laser mark on there. What should we laser mark on there? I was thinking it might just be nice just to do a big like case badge like that, or a case logo or something. Or maybe we can do something completely different, a pattern or a texture type design. Comment below. What do you think? Enjoying my case knife adventures? If so, hit the like button. Subscribe if you would like to see more. So blade is centered nicely, which is good because this is pinned, so there is no option for you to make any adjustments whatsoever. You basically just have the knife. There's no screws, there's no adjustability. Is that a thing? Yeah. Just got that simple lock, closes nice, snappy, feels solid when it's open. So this is a great little chunky little user, even though it is thin. I honestly prefer, it's almost like they just didn't put the liner section and the bolsters on there and just went just the center piece. It's really thin. Like you look at another one, it's almost like they just skipped that liner section and just went really slim. I would prefer it to be more round and thicker right there, but reality is you grab onto this, it's a smaller little knife that'll work good for some easy use. And then it's an executive, so if you got your dress pants on or something, you put this in your pocket. It is slim and thin, so it'll sit in that pocket. You barely even know it's in there, right? Boom. All right, let's measure this thing out. It's a smaller one. Definitely something that's discreet. You can have that in your pocket and not even know it's there. If you do have those dressier pants or some thin pants or shorts on or something that you don't want that extra weight, but you do need something for making some cuts. 5 1/4 on the whole length end to end there. 2 1/4 for the blade with a 1 7/8 cutting surface with just a little curve on the belly. And 3 inches exactly on the handle. Smaller offering here from Case. Blade is 0.06. Kind of carries out to about there and then starts to thin out at that tip. Nice, thin, slicey blade. Yeah, 0.06. Look at this handle thickness though. 0.22, that is very thin. Battery's about to die on this. How many more videos will we get? Comment below. Right there, 0.55. Thickest at the end, 0.81. Look at how thin this is, 0.22. That's probably the thinnest knife this direction in my possession. I'm gonna guess. Could be wrong. I have several hundred, so it's tough to keep track sometimes. Weight is light, 1.59 on that smaller one. We've got another Case Peanut, 1.21, a little heavier. 0.98 on the small Stockman. Wow. So 159 is one of the heavier ones. Here's my Sodbuster, 2.05. All right, my Case collection is growing rapidly. Enjoying it. All right, so we will put it up against the Kizer Drop Bear. Clutch lock from Kizer, great action. Flips out really nice. 154 cm in micarta. Excellent, not quite full-size daily user. Highly recommended. Got it beat by at least an inch or so on the blade, maybe an inch and a quarter on the handle. And the Drop Bear is not full-size, so it definitely shows that the Executive is a smaller knife. Here's my Sodbuster Junior. A lot of different varieties on a lot of different Case knives. Titanium Justin just picked up a Sodbuster Junior with like a blue jigged handle. I'm excited to see how that one looks. Nice little knife though, the Sodbuster Junior. Boom. We have my new Case small Stockman. This one is old. I was saying those dates. If you look at there, that one is 1993. So this one is 31 years old. Look at how good a shape this knife is in. This is that jigged Delron that I was talking about. I like that texture on there. So the small Stockman is definitely a little bit smaller, maybe a 1/4 inch on the front and the back. And then I have a Peanut. The Peanut has a half stop on it. I like it when knives, slip joints have a half stop. Just satisfying for me personally. So the Peanut is almost the same size, just a little bit shorter on the front and back than this Executive. So the Executive is a little bit larger as far as for their smaller knives, but it still definitely falls into that small category. Very solid though, feels great. This would be a good user. Does anyone have one of these? What Case knife should I look at next? Comment below, give me some advice. I am a collector and a knife lover. I'll definitely always prefer and carry something like this that has a one-hand opening. Fidgety, a little bit bigger, great user. Look at the jumps on there, fantastic. But there is a place for these, and it's my 5th pocket, my secondary carry, or even my 3rd. Now that I've been having these and they're smaller, I'm getting to a point where I'm carrying a main, a second, and then a 3rd. How many knives do you carry? All right, so that is the Case Executive. What do we think? It doesn't even, it's just so different. I would love some advice on for the laser mark ideas. Comment below, give me some, spit them out there. I love brainstorming. Good, bad ideas, doesn't matter. It helps us get to the final. But I am excited to do something a little customized to that. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.